Chances are, you've heard of Honda, but do you know the incredible story behind its founder? From a street vendor with nothing but a dream, Soichiro Honda overcame all odds to build a global car empire. Let's dive into this remarkable journey. Hello everyone! In a world full of challenges and competition, some stories are so inspiring that they push us to never give up, no matter the obstacles. Today, we are going to explore one such story, the journey of Soichiro Honda, the founder of Honda, who rose from humble beginnings to create a global car empire. When you think of Honda, what comes to mind? Most people would think of durable, high-quality motorcycles and cars that have been a part of everyday life around the world. But behind these iconic vehicles lies a story few know, a story of perseverance, creativity, and an indomitable will to succeed, no matter the challenges he faced. In this video, we'll explore the hardships and triumphs of Soichiro Honda, from being a poor, uneducated young man to building the Honda empire we know today. We'll uncover how he went from selling items on the streets amid the rubble of war to creating a company admired by the entire world. So, join me as we dive into this powerful and inspiring journey. Soichiro Honda was born on November 17, 1906, in a small village in Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan. His father, Gihei, was a poor blacksmith, and his mother, Mika, supported the family by weaving cloth. While they didn't have the means to buy toys, Honda had a strong passion for mechanics and cars. Honda once said, "The first time I saw a car, I thought, one day, I will make something even better than that." This childhood dream would become the driving force behind his future success. Despite not having the luxury of toys, Soichiro immersed himself in the world of machinery and became fascinated by the rare cars that passed through his village. This passion for mechanical innovation was ingrained in him at an early age. At the age of 15, he decided to leave school not out of laziness, but because he wanted to gain practical experience and work on the machines he loved. At 15, Soichiro left his village and moved to Tokyo, where he sought an apprenticeship at a garage. He spent hours disassembling engines, learning how they worked, and gaining hands-on experience. Life was tough, and he slept under cars and ate cold rice, but his determination to learn never wavered. 6 years later, he returned home and opened a small repair shop with his savings. But Soichiro didn't just want to fix cars, he wanted to build them. He dreamed of creating something that would revolutionize the industry. In 1937, he founded Tokai Seiki, a company that produced piston rings for automobiles, hoping to supply them to Toyota, one of the giants of the time. However, his dream would face its first major obstacle. In 1937, Soichiro established Tokai Seiki, aiming to produce piston rings for cars. His goal was to supply Toyota, which at the time was one of the largest automobile manufacturers in Japan. However, his first attempt was a failure. The piston rings he produced didn't meet Toyota's standards. They were too weak and prone to breaking. His deal with Toyota fell through, and Soichiro lost a crucial opportunity. His company was on the brink of collapse, and he was mocked by his partners for lacking experience. Soichiro said, "I felt like I had been thrown into the abyss, but I couldn't stop. I had to find a way to climb back up." Determined not to give up, he returned to school at the age of 31 to study mechanical engineering. For 2 years, he worked while learning, sleeping only 3 hours a day, and doing whatever it took to improve his products. Just as things seemed to be turning around, World War II broke out, and in 1945, Soichiro's factory was destroyed in an air raid. Once again, Honda was left with nothing. After the war, Japan was in chaos, and no one could afford cars. Soichiro had to sell his company to Toyota for a fraction of its worth and found himself struggling to survive. To feed his family, he resorted to selling items on the street, from toys to old kitchenware. Despite these dark days, Soichiro never lost hope. He sat next to the scraps of his old factory, wondering if he had any chance left. But deep down, he had an idea. A new vision was starting to form. Seeing how difficult it was for people to get around after the war, Soichiro came up with the idea to attach small engines to bicycles. He began scavenging parts from old generators and worked tirelessly in a small, makeshift workshop. After many attempts, he created the first motorcycle, a simple, practical machine. He called it Bada Bada because of the sound the engine made. Although the first motorcycle had its issues and customers complained about frequent breakdowns, Soichiro didn't give up. He tirelessly improved the design, experimenting with various engines, even working by the light of oil lamps due to a lack of electricity. His family had to go without meals to save money for materials. Soichiro once told his wife, "If we get through this, we'll never have to worry again." His persistence paid off. In 1948, Soichiro officially founded Honda Motor Company with the little capital he had left from selling street goods. In 1949, he introduced the Honda Dream D-Type, the first truly successful motorcycle. It was durable, affordable, and quickly became a favorite among the Japanese people. From a small workshop, Honda grew into a manufacturing powerhouse and began exporting motorcycles to the United States in 1959. But Soichiro didn't stop there. He dreamt bigger. He wanted to compete in the automobile industry, where giants like Ford and Toyota dominated. In 1970, the Honda Civic was born, a compact, fuel-efficient car that would go on to conquer the global market. From a street vendor amid the ashes of war, Soichiro Honda became a billionaire and one of the most respected figures in the automobile industry. Soichiro Honda's journey teaches us an invaluable lesson. Success is 1% talent and 99% perseverance. The next time you hear the roar of a Honda engine or drive a Civic, remember the man who never gave up. No matter how many times he fell, his story is a testament to the power of resilience and determination. If Soichiro's story inspired you, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more inspiring stories of overcoming adversity. See you next time.